All right, we'll start with an opening statement from head coach, then questions for student athletes. They'll be dismissed, and then you can ask your questions for Coach Frost whenever you're ready.
Thanks. Yeah, naturally disappointed with the result. This is the hardest thing for an athlete, for a coach to, lay it on the line in these one-and-done situations and not get to exactly where you wanted to get to. So very difficult. However, just super proud of our group. Love this team and the individuals on it, and really proud of how they came together this year, played for one another, and left it out there tonight. And so, yeah, super disappointed, but proud of them.
Questions for the student athletes, just raise your hand, we'll pass you the mic.
Sydney, going into this game, I know you guys were talking about yesterday how confident you were feeling going into it, especially after the last time you had played them. What do you think was the difference here in this particular matchup tonight, even after you took a 1-0 lead?
Yeah, I mean, you never really know what's going to happen with a hockey game. Things happen, like bounces go their way, bounces go our way. I think we had the same amount of effort as we did in the other game. I guess there's nothing really I have to say right now except we're proud of our team, we're proud of our effort. Obviously super disappointing to lose, but I think we left it all out there.
Next question.
Despite the loss today, I'm just curious to know what you guys are proud of, not just like in general, but like with this season, with this game. You know, it was a hard-fought game, and I think everyone can agree with that. But yeah.
I think I'm really proud of how we handled the whole season. We've had our ups and downs and just show how strong we are together. And I believed everything in us today. And yeah, it was just really disappointing to lose. But I think I'm really proud of everyone.
Any other questions for the student athletes? One more over here.
When you face a team 6 times in a season and you're not able to come away with a victory, I mean, how unique is that really, and what do you really take that into the offseason, thinking that in a way for what you guys need to do to perhaps overcome starting next season when it rolls around?
I mean, obviously, these are the games that stick with you forever. Personally, I've gotten knocked out by Wisconsin 3 years in a row, so I'm probably never going to forget any of these moments. But when we look back on it, we're going to remember this game, but we're also going to remember the times with our whole season with this team. When you look at our season, there was games where we played lights out, and I think that's what we want to bring into next season. We want to bring that fire. It's definitely something that's going to motivate us through the offseason. I know Josefin and I are definitely hungry for next year and grateful that we get to come back.
Next question.
What does it mean for you guys to have your fan base here as the Gophers for your final game of the season?
I mean, it means everything. It's super special to be home, everything that has been going on the whole week, and everyone that's coming to our game today. Like, it was hard to find tickets for everyone that wanted to come, so I'm just super grateful for all the support we get here.
All right, Josefin, you guys are good to go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, questions for Coach? Start up in the front here.
Brad, can you just kind of take us through that sequence at the end of the second period after you make it 3-2, and I think it was Abby that got tripped up or something, and then they
Ella.
scored. Ella. Just from your vantage point, just what happened in that entire sequence there?
Yeah, I mean, watching it back, it just looked like Ella was forechecking the player. She kind of cut the net, ran into the net there, and injured her lower half there. And they were off to the races, 4-on-2. And there's those moments, right, where you look back and you're like, that might have been the ball game. You know, it's 3-2 going into the third. It's certainly a different feel. But there was still belief in our locker room going into into that third period. You know, just really hoping to get that next one and you know, see if they would tighten up a little bit. But obviously, them getting that next one to get up by 3 was a tough one.
Here on the front left.
How do you think that 5-minute major affected the momentum of the team at the start of the game?
Yeah, actually, I mean, you don't never want to take a 5-minute major, but it gave our team a lot of juice, killing that thing off, and then scoring right after it. And so, you know, that was a great moment there in the first to kill that off against a power play that we know is pretty darn good, and yeah, gave us actually a lot of momentum.
Any more questions? One more up here.
Brett, forgive me. I know it's still a little bit fresh, but in your mind, what do you think needs to happen in order to kind of narrow the gap against a team like that as you look ahead to next season?
Yeah, I mean, it's they're obviously a very talented team. They had one loss all year. We weren't the only ones to lose to them this year, and they're super dangerous on the rush. We knew that, and we gave up way too many odd player rushes against, and unfortunately, most of them ended up in our net here. But we're not that far away. Obviously, you know, you want to continue to bring in great people and great players, and we're certainly excited for that opportunity next year.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.